Some of these guys are flexing and jumping up and down like they beat somebody.
Oh.
They beat the Lakers without LeBron.
Yep, and they're 24-24.
You know,
they've won 3 in a row. I know.
Come on, give me
I
a
know
break.
exactly.
Look at the Cavaliers without
They're
LeBron.
happy, man.
Yeah.
500.
And Curry made it look
Celebrate.
Staffordless tonight.
Chuck, that's the first time you said Stephanus.
No, he said it a couple
earlier
times.
today.
Okay, my bad.
Second time.
Highlights of all 4 games. A review of the All-Star starters. Spike Lee gonna drop by.
Cannot wait.
Bye.
Academy Award nominee.
Director.
For director. Yes. Yeah. Cat flexing.
Oh, they beat the Lakers, man.
Yep.
Hey, he's in LA. Let that
Cat's
man
not
flex.
the only one who can flex.
Come on, man.
Cat's not the only one who can flex.
Oh,
Chuck's
nice.
there.
How many years ago was that?
I don't know.
That's right there.
Oh, that was.
Right at home with that Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket over your shoulder. I'll tell you that
I
right.
don't know what all
That's
those,
right there.
all the P's that he had on his chest too.
That was back when you were. Was that back when we were weighing you, man?
Yeah, that's
Weight
what he had to. No, that was before then. Because we were weighing on our own, and I think that's what got you to Weight Watchers deal.
Yeah. Hey, before we get started,
You made a bet with us.
Hey, Jet.
T-Post.
Well, hey, Kenny,
What's that?
We've been shooting a video game the last 2 days, and we always got to do this about midway through the
Oh, the T-pose?
Kenny,
T-pose.
it's obvious that he don't have the Weight Watchers deal anymore.
That's funny. Hey,
Can we weigh you and you lose weight by?
No,
hey, I saw that. What's that movie when
Don't do that.
the
Leave
thing
him
they got on the blindfolds?
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
I saw it.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I saw it in the fourth quarter of that Saints-Rams game.
You've been waiting all night to unload that one.
I've been waiting a week and a half.
Man.
Really appreciate y'all losing my damn money, you damn blind bats.
They didn't want to die. The
Come on,
referees
man.
had to block.
Come on, man. They lost my money, man.
Oh, man.
Roger Goodell, stop hiding. Ben Watson right. Quit hiding, Roger Goodell. Say something.
Okay.
I'll say something. Minnesota and the Lakers played game 2 of our double.
Oh, my Lord. You going to show these highlights again?
Of course we are. Folks may just be getting in, wondering what happened there.
I know what LeBron's having.
Hey, did Rajon
Rondo
Rondo
was
really come back?
No, I know what LeBron was thinking. Damn, I miss Cleveland.
Rondo for 3. Now, Rondo's still getting up.
Block it.
Yeah, ain't blocking that.
It's not a dunk, Ernie. Stop it.
Oh, it was?
The put in.
No, that was a dunk. That was a dunk.
I tell you what, man, the Lakers, it's getting kind of close to crunch time.
Getting kind of close.
Andrew Wiggins ahead of the pack, 39-37.
Stop panicking. There's 30 games left.
Yeah, but they got to gain some games. They're not in the playoffs yet, Shaq.
They're one game out. What?
Tell you what, they mess around and play them Warriors the first round of the playoffs. It'll be quick and painless.
Just about anybody who plays the Warriors in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but
painless.
Well, hey, wait, listen, they get on Denver Nuggets too. That'll be quick and painless.
Okay. I think they'd rather have them though.
No, we're gonna grab the toughest guy in prison.
So,
Andrew Wiggins had 23 on the night.
We want the Warriors. I talked to LeBron. He wants the Warriors.
Okay.
In the
Charles,
first. Yeah,
question about Cat.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give you my answer first. I know he has the outside ability, but I would like to see him play inside.
No question.
All the time.
I think all these coaches and all these analytical, they just trying to. They got all these big guys shooting threes instead of Joel Embiid. Is great. He shoots too many threes.
Oh, he did the other night?
Look at here. Look at here.
Right there you
Oh,
go.
imagine that.
All day, every day.
Cat had 27.
But I want to see
12.
Cat.
He got too much potential to be standing out on the perimeter.
Watch out, Dario Saric. Got the JaVale
That's
McGee
not
elbow
flagrant.
right
It's
in
not
the
a
chops,
flagrant
man.
Well, Shaq, you just can't be elbowing
Hey,
people.
man,
in the
stop
face.
it. That's
No, not like that.
That's incidental elbow.
Doesn't matter if it's
No,
incidental.
it's incidental elbow.
Tell you what, though, boy,
Made a
I'm
move.
proud of him. He got up. He can take a punch.
He made a move. Sarge didn't fall for it, and he got hit.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
It's still a foul.
Yeah, but not flagrant.
If you elbow people in the head, it's a flagrant.
So it's not flagrant. It could be off.
Well, I tell you what if I just come on there and just hit you in your face? Okay, but flagrant.
Do, so I can stab you with this pen.
Second time you threatened to stab him with a pen all tonight. 120 to 105. Minnesota back to the 500 mark at 24-24. They've won 7 of their last 10. Lakers have lost 3 in a row, 5 out of 7, and are 5-10 without LeBron.
Well, there's good news on the way.
What's that?
The Suns are coming.
And now they are 25 and 24.
That's flagrant, bro.
Yeah,
Are the
you
Lakers.
can't elbow people in the face, man.
Anything about
It's an
that.
accident.
It doesn't matter if it's accident. You can't elbow people in the face.
For example, I used to do it on purpose.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
that's why they made the
flagrant.
rule.
Yeah, you wouldn't
That
have.
was accident.
Hey, you would have been. Let me tell you something.
The statute of limitations is
No,
something
in
else.
today,
Yeah.
let me just tell you something. In today's game, you couldn't play.
That's not true.
Now, I'm just telling you, they say us big guys can't play in the game anymore. We can't shoot threes.
I'd be Greek freak because you know my handles is nice.
Oh, you be the Greek freak?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the move by Rajon Rondo late in the game?
Oh, yeah, with the towel. He made like he was.
Taj Gibson at the line, and watch Rondo on the sidelines.
Wait. He's way in and he throws it.
They whistled him for a tee. And,
Nothing wrong with that.
No, he wasn't doing it.
I know exactly what Luke
Way to
Walton
stick up
said.
for your teammate. That was nice.
I got a tech one time for doing something silly, but I used to do it all the time too. I used to stand directly behind the shooter, and right before he shoot, I just go, "Hey!" And so I finally got caught.
Up until when?
I got
Up
caught
until
by
when
Hugh
did you
Hollins
do that?
caught me.
Oh, you did it in the league?
Yeah, I did it in the league for like years, and the guys would complain because they would jump, and Hugh Hollins caught me and gave me a technical foul for screaming.
He should have.
Yeah, but I still did it after he wasn't there.
120 to 105 is the final. Why are you T-posing? Because they just make us do that when we're doing the
Thank
video
you,
game.
Isaiah. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm glad you don't see us with our motion capture suits.
No, yeah, those are not.
They're not flattering.
Shout out to Joel.
I would pay to see Shaq.
Yeah. Always fun working with
Oh, this was
Cats,
great
man.
right here.
Great pass, great pass.
This was great.
Tremendous.
This was
The
great.
assist on the three.
That's awesome, man. You can't beat that.
That's just a wonderful moment in our nation's capital. Curry and Durant, both all-star starters. And right off the bat, here comes Kevin Durant. On the feed from Draymond Green.
Did you ever think that this game was in doubt?
Never.
Okay.
I told
Not
you.
even when it was 25-24.
No. When they got it down to 2, we're like, you still don't think they can win. No. The Warriors just be playing around.
Yeah. They just.
Got that switch, Ernie.
This is an organized playground game until the game gets close. And
It'll be a little more business-like when they play the Celtics on Saturday
Yes, 'cause
at
that's
TD
a-
Garden.
It will be.
DeMarcus gets tangled up here with
Well,
Thomas
that's just
Bryant.
stupid right there.
Little T called there.
That's unnecessary.
not if you're sending a message.
Yeah, but this is necessary.
Bang, bang. Man, it's not fair, man.
17 and 6 for Cousins on the night.
Come on, man. He got 17 points and it didn't even feel like he contributed. Come on, man. They're too good.
Trevor Ariza.
That'll get you MVP in the All-Star game, huh, Chuck?
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't you? Steph again. He had 21 and a half. They're up 67-59.
Good pass. Come on, man. He can pass. He can shoot to the three.
Curry.
Can't be doubled.
I see they be shimmying and stuff.
Shimmy,
Come on.
shimmy, y'all.
I'd have threw a towel at him.
Hey, man, let me tell you.
I would have thrown it.
I would have. I'd have thrown a towel at him.
This is cigarette and a blindfold.
No,
Bang,
but-
bang, Chuckster.
Come on, man. You got to do something. You got to do something when they just playing around with you like
All right,
that.
Kenny. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah.
Ricochet rabbit.
Look at that.
Here, rabbit. Anyway, Wizards hanging around.
Well, it's just
Wizards hanging around.
yeah. Come on, Ernie.
Yeah, do you see the three guys on the bench? Kevin Durant, sitting on the bench right now. Steph Curry's on the bench.
It's all right. Steve Kerr's on the bench.
Steve Kerr, look at that.
Look at
You
this.
can't even double him.
Come on, man.
You can't double. How can you play a game where you can't double DeMarcus Cousins?
Don't double anymore anyways.
Oh my God.
Steph mid-range.
Bing, bing, bing.
And Steph again, the reverse.
Come on, man.
Curry had a 38-point night, his 19th 30-point game of the season.
Come on, man.
That was the knockout punch.
That was way. Hey, listen. Let me tell you something. I felt you, brother.
9 straight wins for Golden State. They've won 8 in a row on the road,
When
and they're 34 and 14.
Yo, man, it was clowning you, man.
He ain't going to work tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? He's a night
Part of that
watchman.
government just shut down.
No, he's a night watchman. He got fired. You know why? Sleeping on the job.
He's a TSA agent.
Oh, stop.
Golden
That ain't even
State.
funny.
Golden State 19-1 when they shoot 50%.
That's not funny.
You know how many points in the paint Golden State had tonight? Season high.
70.
Yes, they did.
No, 70.
Had 70 points in the
Yeah,
game.
look at Shaq coming out of nowhere with that. Very
Well, somebody had to tell him.
No.
The Golden State Warriors, the only way.
You work at truck?
He's in the government shutdown, Jack. You ain't got nothing to do tomorrow.
No, we can't mess with that.
Come on, man.
There's no humor in that.
No.
Yeah, come on, man. It's gotta have
What was the point you were about to make?
I'm laughing at truck.
Oh, I said he's a night watchman.
No, I thought you were. I thought you were making a point about the game.
Oh, no, I just joined in the joke. Change the joke into
Oh, so
something.
you can
that's
joke,
not
but we can't joke.
Because that's not sensitive.
We can't joke.
That's not sensitive. The other part is insensitive.
No,
your joke is
No,
insensitive.
a night watchman is funny.
Truck, who you
Night
work,
watchman is funny. That's insensitive.
who you work for?
It is. You didn't get a paycheck for 38 days, 35 days. That's insensitive to make fun of that. That's not funny.
Wait.
There's no humor in that. There's none. But anyway, as I was saying,
Were you saying?
yeah, I was just saying that the Golden State
You just
Warriors,
said night watchman.
they are the only way that they lose is when they get careless with the ball. And with that, when DeMarcus Cousins now, they don't even get as careless with the basketball because they're concentrating on getting him involved. So then their antennas are alerted. They're up. They're paying attention and trying to get the ball to someone else, which they don't turn it over as much now, so they're almost virtually unbeatable.
I agree. Virtually unbeatable. And you just stopped.
You just
and
stop,
you just
man.
Stopped too.
There's certain
because
things
we
you
got
can't joke
we got a
about,
long
man.
way to go on this
Stop. You literally got to stop.
show. Seriously.
Yeah.
Stop. We're coming back. Russell Westbrook, another triple-double. Thunder rolling. Seriously, you too.
No, he loves it. He over there loves it. He just exits.
Watching Inside the NBA. Brought to you by Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Visit kia.com to learn more.
Players Only is back on TNT. Tune in Tuesday night at 8 Eastern to hear who will be competing in the Mountain Dew Ice Rising Stars. Then stick around for Players Only coverage of the Rockets and Pelicans and the Lakers and Sixers. Players Only presented by State Farm Tuesday at 8 Eastern right here on TNT. More highlights. New Orleans and Oklahoma City. Paul George, all-star starter, edging out Anthony Davis.
Well
for
deserved.
that third spot.
Tell you
Knocks
what,
down
boy,
the open
Pelicans
three.
ain't got no players right now.
Who?
No Rondo, no Mirotic.
I got a
Oh,
question.
Anthony Davis.
Oh, who that?
When it comes back, with a guy like
plays
Carmelo Anthony,
Abdel Nader, man. OKC.
Anthony with the
Oh,
Pelicans,
good pass.
might not be a bad spot for him.
Man, it's just what Carmelo wants to do.
Okay.
Big assist night for Russell Westbrook. He hit Steven Adams there. He hit Steven Adams here. And how about another one to Steven Adams?
I tell you, Steven Adams to me is one of the most underrated players in this league.
25-11 run to end the half. They're up 65-53. Russ
Got him.
had his 15th triple-double of the season. PG, that's the three. Pell's trying to get back in this thing. Check Diallo. From Elfrid Payton and then Drew Holiday going
The
through the
Pelicans, they play hard, man. Yeah. I mean, they're going to lose. But they
Watch
play
Westbrook here getting back on D and blocking the Frank Jackson shot.
hard. Frank Jackson, you got to learn how to use your body in the rim in that situation.
And then Russ
like he
goes coast
just
to
did.
coast.
Just exactly like he did.
Holiday,
Oh, got him.
three. You know who's got an answer?
Who does?
Paul George.
Really?
Oh, got him.
my
Get
for
your
three.
hand up. Get your hand up.
You know who's got an answer?
Who's that?
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Oh, right back at you.
There's a 6-point game.
I tell you what, Drew Holiday could help a contender.
6-point
You
game.
got Anthony Davis on your team. You should be able.
You ain't going to have him for long.
The block by Grant, and that seals it. 122-116. The Thunder over the Pelicans. Pelicans are 22-27, and 15 of those 27 losses have been by 6 points or less. They're 5-15 in those games. Paul George, 23, 11, and 7, and talked about his all-star starter selection.
When I got traded here, you know, it was almost, people thought it was going to be the end of me being an all-star coming out to the West. Can't thank the fans enough for, you know, being in my corner, being behind me all season long.
And it was the fan vote that got him in there because the media and the players didn't have him in the top 3, but he gets in there because Anthony Davis was 5th in the fan vote.
If people actually watch the games, he's been fantastic the entire season. He deserved to start an all-star game, and I'm happy for him considering the injury and what he's been through. That's awesome.
Here's a note on Russell Westbrook. His 3rd game of at least 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 15 assists. 3rd time that's happened. And the most in a season since Wilt.
Wow.
Had 4 of those in 67, 68. How about that?
Ernie, you know what's interesting about that stat?
What's that?
I think they're better when he shoots less and passes the ball more.
Well, you've been saying that for a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, he's so, like, he can make those guys so much better. But think about it, that's the lowest amount of points he's probably ever going to get. But if he gets 10 to 12, 15 assists, they're a much better team.
Yep, 23, 17, and 16 on this night. One more highlight to show you, Portland Trail Blazers and the Phoenix Suns.
Can we wait for this one to come out on DVD?
It's not coming out on DVD. You got to watch it right here. That's Devin Booker. I don't know if he wants to fight anybody tonight.
Okay. Why don't you fight the other team?
He came out on fire, had 18 in the first quarter, did Booker.
Wow.
Do that, we know he can shoot it.
Tell you what, man, I'm just so disappointed in my Suns.
What did you expect with them about this time of year?
I thought they would be a lot better. I thought, you know, the addition of Trevor Ariza was going to help them.
They're too young, Chuck.
No, they should be. Listen, I didn't think they were going to win the championship, but I thought they'd be more competitive.
Damian Lillard.
I mean, Shaq, they got the worst record in the Western Conference.
They're still young, Chuck.
56-52 at the half.
Learn how to play first.
Dame Dollar.
Dame Dollar.
You know how to play.
C.J. McCollum, his running mate in the backcourt.
But they just get easy shots in the half court, and then you give them these.
Jake Layman.
Who he play for?
This is the Jake Layman portion of the telecast.
They were down 3 points.
Oh, who was that?
Giving them easy shots.
They were down 3 points.
I could tell by the highlights they were going to lose.
Wait, they were down 3 points, and now they down 20?
Well, that was earlier in the game, Joe.
Yeah, in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes to go, Ernie,
It was a 56-52 game at the half.
Yeah.
Portland.
Yeah.
It was 88-76 after 3, Portland. They win it 120-106.
That's 20, I know that.
Here's an interesting little nugget for you on the Blazers. 30-0 when they lead after 3 quarters. 0-20 when they trail going into the 4th quarter.
Wow.
That's not a good stat.
That's not a good stat.
I thought it would be interesting for you, and obviously you found it interesting as well.
That was very good, but they
Got to be, that means they don't, yeah, you got to fight. Oof. Yeah, that means a lot.
There you go.
There's a lot to that.
When we come back, we'll recap the starters, and Spike Lee will join us.
Hey, Spike it like.
do the right thing, Ernie.
Try the bus.
Star Weekend coming up in Charlotte, and you got the Rising Stars on the 15th. You got All-Star Saturday on the 16th. You got the game on TNT on the 17th. We can't wait for that, and really gearing up. First step was naming the starters, announcing that tonight on our pregame show. And in the West, the captain, LeBron James, a leading vote getter overall, joined by Kevin Durant and Paul George, James Harden and Steph Curry. So one team will be captained by LeBron. The other will be captained by the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he's got Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, and Kemba Walker. 3rd time as an All-Star, 1st time as a starter, and he'll be starting in front of the home folks there in Charlotte. Going to be great.
You know, Kenny, according to Shaq numbers, LeBron don't deserve to be in the game.
No,
that's not what I said.
No,
that's not what I said.
We're not going to start that whole thing when we have a guest here.
You guys are guys.
I got 1 minute.
Rewarding guys. Spike, let me ask you, Spike.
What's up, baby?
You've been watching the game for a long time.
Right.
All-Star, is it a single player that puts up number or based on what he does or based on what his team does? Or can it be both?
Combination of two.
Okay.
So let's move on.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's a great idea. So you got some NBA players who were celebrating hearing the announcement today. There was a bigger celebration earlier this week when the Academy Award nominations were handed out, and for Best Director for Black Klansman, this man, Spike Lee. But you took it so calmly. Watch.
Phone's blowing up.
Kevin Feige, producer.
That's like at the Knicks game, courtside.
First of all, you have nothing to cheer about with the Knicks. Stop it.
But we're coming back, baby. We're coming back.
Is that your first one, Spike?
Huh?
Is that your first one?
Well, I was nominated to do the right. Excuse me,
Okay.
89 for do the right thing, but never had a best director nomination or best picture.
Wow.
So I'm very happy about
And
that.
would become the first black director to ever win an Academy Award. Has the magnitude of that set in for you?
Well, look, first of all, you got to be nominated.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
And then we won already. So, I'm just blessed and happy that I'm into my 4th decade making films. I got a good 20 more years. So I'm looking forward, but it's a blessing. My longtime editor who's never been nominated, he got in, Barry Brown. My longtime composer, the great Terrence Blanchard, trumpet player.
Right.
He had never got nominated. He got a nomination. Adam Driver got a nomination. So we had a lot of firsts with this one.
And the film was nominated for Best Film.
6. We got 6 together.
Yeah.
All
So
together.
was there a time when you were shooting this film where you thought we are onto something special?
Yes. The last day of the shoot, Harry Belafonte. And the day before, I told everybody, we got to pay our respects to Mr. Belafonte. So everybody came, 3-piece suits, ties, lady was dressed up. And when he said those lines, one of the best scenes in the film, I knew that he came and blessed it and we would be on our way.
You know-
and he's 91 years old, too.
Wow.
For somebody, you said 4 decades you've been in this thing. The pure joy that you showed in that little clip right there. Like, after all you accomplished and everything in your life, just your pure joy right there says a lot about you.
Well, it was honest, you know. We weren't all, let's get dressed up. No, my wife, she still hates that thing being showed. She got a rag on her head and stuff, but it was just an honest moment, and it was a moment for celebration. And so my son, Jackson, I didn't even know he had the camera on.
I have a question then
Yes.
about that. You know, Shaq just said something about being an all-star.
Right.
What does it take? So over the years of, your 20 years, 40 years of shooting movies and being part of it, did you ever look at it and go, well, this is what it takes really to be nominated for something like that based on the history of
well,
all
let me
of
ask
it?
you a question, though.
Right.
100. I've never done anything the goal was be nominated.
Got you.
Ever. I don't make films to win awards.
What's the most disappointed you ever been not getting nominated?
Malcolm X.
What's the first one, though? Do the right
Do
thing.
the right thing.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
Because Malcolm X, I mean, that
But look, Denzel didn't win either.
yeah.
Right. I just always, obviously we all go way back with you, but
Yeah.
just, knowing the affinity that we all have for you.
And it's mutual.
Yeah.
We all got,
Yeah,
you
no
know,
question.
everybody.
No question. Because, you hit Shaq and Chuck and myself doing the show and vice versa. But the one thing that I always said, again, you didn't make movies for
It's different in sports because
Well,
the goal is to get
to a championship.
But
What do you make?
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. The Academy Awards is people's opinions.
Right.
People vote. And be honest, though, before Oscar So White, where they were forced to open up and diversify the Academy Award, I don't think that, Moonlight, 12 Years a Slave would have won either, because you have to have the diversity amongst the voters to get,
Right. Yeah, it's a different type of
Right.
appreciation
Cool.
for what's being built.
So what's next for you?
Well, we got the second season of She's Gonna Have It coming out on Netflix, and I got another 20 years, so I'm gonna try to get it in. But
Is it still as much fun?
yes, because everybody up here knows when you're doing something that you love,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you won.
You won.
Because the majority of the people on this earth go to their grave, hate the job.
Last thing, you always have a great cast, and
Right.
you kind of groom people when they move with you. Who's that next great person in this new group of
I would
cast
tell
that
you,
you're
and I
bringing
feel, and the man did not get the nomination, which I feel deserved it. John David Washington,
in? Okay, got you.
the son of Pauletta
Right,
and
yep.
Denzel.
Yep, yep.
Pauletta
Yep.
and Denzel
Right.
Washington. He has a great, great, great career.
I'm a big Adam Driver fan.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fantastic.
Cool,
I've seen
very
him in a
cool
couple
guy.
different things.
This is his first nomination too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, he directed us. Remember? When
Yeah,
we did our promos one year.
That's
and
right.
directed. Have you worked with Shaq? Would you?
We're working. He pitched me something in the back already. On the low though, right? God, I know. I just
No, but
showed
we
up,
did that-
but thank you for getting me on. Please.
Man,
please,
Didn't we
thank
do
you.
that?
always a pleasure
Didn't we
to
do
see
that
you,
Akeem
Spike.
Olajuwon Taco Bell commercial a long time ago?
The what?
The
Akeem Olajuwon Taco Bell
commercial.
one-on-one.
Oh yeah, yeah, in
Yeah,
Central
that's
Park.
right. Yeah, that was it.
yeah. So thank you.
Yeah.
No, hey man, and I want to tell you this. People always ask about you and things. I said, they said, why do you like Spike Lee so much? I said, Spike, Jack Nicholson, they real sports fans.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people go to the game to be seen.
Profiling.
I can tell you this, Jack Nicholson and you, Billy Crystal, I want to put him in there too.
Clippers fan.
Y'all are the three biggest NBA fans.
But it's just not even NBA because I've seen Spike and been in places with Spike or together that were in NBA.
Yankee
and
Stadium.
And the reactions that he has is still the same. So that's a fan of the sport, not a fan of being on TV.
And what I like about Spike, his team could be good or bad. He gonna always.
Oh, they've been bad for a while now.
You know,
always be with him.
Shaq for a while.
You know what they've been saying to me for
Him and
about
his
40
boy,
years?
him and his boy Al Palagonia.
Al Palagonia.
You know, Spike's been saying the same thing to me for 50 years. It's our year.
Atlanta born.
You know I can say it though?
What?
Because I was at Madison Square Garden, Game 7, May 8th, the Willis Reed game.
You were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was there.
I mean, the game he had 2 points.
The
He
inspiration.
hit the first 2 points.
Inspiration.
Yeah, everybody forget Walt Frazier was the
No,
man.
they don't forget
He had
that.
35
36 points,
and
18 rebounds, 7 rebounds.
Y'all talking about the guy who had 2 points.
Atlanta born.
How many
Whorehouse
points he had,
man,
Chuck?
Academy Awards
Let's give
nominee.
it up. The whole
Thank you,
crew.
Spike.
Everybody, let's give it up for him.
How many points he had, Chuck?
Kobe, we need your vote, Kobe. We need your vote.
Kobe,
we need
you
your
better
vote.
vote for me. You'll be in
Your
trouble.
vote. You're Academy member.
You're an Academy member. You won your Oscar last year. Don't front.
Man had 2 points.
I'll blow this thing wide open. I Am the Night premieres Monday at 9 on TNT.
Don't miss the series premiere of I Am.
Can I
a
say
new
something about
limited series starring Chris Pine Monday at 9 on TNT.
I just want to stop
about
cutting
that?
Ernie off.
Well, no, I just want to say something about I Am the Night because Fauna, the story is about a person I actually know. And she had been like a grandmother to my kids. And for 20 years kept saying, I want to get this book made into a movie. And you go, 20 years of hearing this, you go, it's never going to happen. And then right before she passed away, Patty Jenkins from Wonder Woman saw it, brought it into TNT, and it becomes I Am the Night. So watch I Am the Night. Cannot wait.
Oh, that's I had no idea
Yes.
the background of that
Yeah.
story. Well, Shaq has been
One
known,
Day She'll Darken is the name of the book.
Shaq has been known to spoof some of the trailers from time to time. So now, here is the latest, Shaq Night.
What?
From the network that brought you The O'Neillingest and Shaqanimal Kingdom, TNT presents Shaq is the Night.
Do you remember the Black Dahlia murder?
The Black Dahlia. No, I don't remember that one. I once knew a Black Mamba. We had beef, but we're cool now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we even won 3 straight titles. That's a 3-peat. Bet you can't do that.
You ever hear of a copycat?
Isaiah tried. Magic tried. LeBron tried. Nope, never gonna happen again.
You think so?
See, I know what you're thinking. Golden State has 2, and you're thinking they're gonna win another one. I don't mean to bring the haterade in, but it's not gonna happen.
It doesn't look like hate. It looks like something else.
TNT invites you to step inside Hollywood's most notorious murder.
This is by far my favorite spa. They do wonders here. How do I look?
Not that great.
Excuse me? Well, I think I've never looked better. Let me model some poses for you. These are gonna look great on Instagram. Right there. Hashtag look at these guns. Oh. This just got kind of weird. Don't touch my toes unless you're gonna do a pedicure. Hey, where you going? Can't hide in there? That's disgusting.
Fantastic. I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah.
Hey, some Captain Kirk looking dude is in the back hanging out with the stiffs. I think he likes feet. Be careful.
What the hell?
Inspired by a true story. Starring Shaquille O'Neal as Fauna Hodel.
I'm a reporter.
Well, I won 3 MVPs.
I'm really important.
Well, I'm the greatest free throw shooter of all time. I'm important.
You sure?
Oh, yeah. It's a well-documented fact. Google me.
Maybe.
I actually shot 100% from the line. I hit them all.
Where'd you hear that from?
None of your business. Have to use the ladies' room. No more questions, Mr. Reporter Man.
Don't miss the series premiere of I Am the Night, Monday at 9 on TNT.
So I Am the Night, probably better than this one?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, much better.
I'm not sure.
But,
I'm not sure if that wasn't good as the one we shot last week.
well, again, shout out to Fauna
Listen,
and the family. This
don't
is,
hate me 'cause you
Yvette,
ain't me.
Rasha. Shout out to you guys. We cannot wait. It's going to be a big premiere.
Listen, don't hate me because you ain't me. Craig, because
I'm a big Chris Pine
You
fan,
two can't
too.
act. That's why they always pick me. So next time you give a rough critical acclaim of my thing, it's going to be some.
Read the book, though, Shaq.
You can't get no how to
That's
read.
good. No, he's got a lot of doctorate degrees. Let's
It brings us,
That's what I thought.
it almost brings us to Shaqtin a Fool, but we have some unfinished business we need to take care of in terms of Shaqtin. Because there was a Steph Curry moment, as you recall.
Yeah.
That looked like it might be Shaqtin a
be.
Fool worthy, but this guy, who is the CEO of Shaqtin a Fool,
He's my favorite player. I'm not doing it.
You know that Jim DeVale don't play with them anymore, so you can make fun of him.
No.
Oh, I can say his name.
Okay.
but here's how it all
Statute of limitations is up on that one.
here's how it all went down with Steph.
I have an announcement, Ernie.
You do.
Steph Curry will not make Shaq the Fool. He's my favorite player.
Okay.
Oh.
he's-
Well, we'll show you the play that could potentially have made.
Not talking about my favorite
We got to
player.
put him in there.
No, that was accidental. Most of the Shaq was like on purpose.
Hey, Shaq, I appreciate you looking out for me, man. I know I had a Shaqtin a Fool worthy moment, but you know, you said I was your favorite player in the league, and I appreciate that support, not put me on there. But my whole goal when I was on fast break in the open court was to try to do what you did at the Meadowlands and bring the backboard down, but it obviously didn't work out, so appreciate you looking out for me.
I thought he was going to give you a pass to say, go ahead, put me in it.
Come on, man. That's sad.
He did say it was Shaqtin a Fool worthy, but it was not.
No, it was worthy. It should be like
Not
top
doing it.
3.
Yeah.
That's my guy. I'm not doing
He's
it.
our guy, too, but that was a Shaqtin a Fool
Come on,
moment.
man.
You know what CEO means? Me. That's what it means.
Wait.
Let's see what did make.
CEO means me.
Let's see what did make the cut for this week's Shaqtin. Brought to you by
Shaqtin a Fool, not Chucktin a Fool.
Hotels.com.
Or Chucktin the Kin.
None of these plays will be good.
He's Shaq the Fool.
Better.
He's Shaq the Fool.
Better.
He's Shaq the Fool.
What?
He's the CEO. He does what he wants.
That was pretty good.
He is indeed.
Number 4, D-Wade superfan. The guy was a shoo-in for Shaqtin. He's head over heels for D-Wade.
Oh, okay.
Oh, give me that.
Man, that's what you get for fighting for a shoe at a grown man fighting for a shoe. Now look at you ready to fight for a shoe. Good for you. Good for you,
Number
dummy.
3, Kyle Korver. Nothing but regret.
Bing. Right, it's easy. Go get it. What's he doing? It didn't go in? Oh. He thought the ball went in. He just face guarded. Thought the ball went in. He thought the ball went in.
Oh.
Damian Lillard shot it, right? Yeah. I thought he probably made it. Yeah, I got all that respect for him. So I'm Shaqtin a Fool. It's my first time, so it's all right.
You've been on a
Number 2, Chicago Bulls. How many misses does it take to get a number 1?
Oh, this was ridiculous.
Kenny, music, please.
That's Benny Hill, didn't it? That was Benny Hillish.
Number 1, PJ Tucker looks at the ball the way Chuck looks at a veggie plate.
Really?
I don't want no
Don't
damn
touch
lettuce.
it.
I don't want no lettuce and no carrots.
Bondler almost did the same thing. He didn't touch it either. Bondler almost was just as bad. Oh, that ain't right. That is not right. That is not right.
That is hilarious.
Hey, can I see that fan again?
The fan with a shoe?
Let me see that.
Grown man fighting a 15-year-old for a shoe.
Come on, man. That was a...
Vote for the weekly winner, by the way, at
That's a tough one, though.
Shaqtin
That's a
on
tough
Twitter.
one.
I gotta go.
Between PJ Tucker and the fan, that's a tough one.
I gotta go with the fan.
That was hilarious, wasn't it?
Excellent stuff. Back to wrap things up on Inside in just a moment, but
look
here
at
is
this dude.
one more look.
He aggressive on them elbows.
That's my shoe. 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 That's my shoe.
Couldn't even break the fall.
Right. He never let the shoe go. He never let the shoe go. Oh, man.
No, this is
Shaq is not.
Shaq is not. You didn't like the trailer, huh?
No, I did not.
Dude, what do you be drinking, man?
That's tonight for real.
Yeah, look at the ties. The same ties.
You can't fake that.
Dude.
Oh,
man. This dude.
one more time.
Come on, man. We're going to get you.
Oh, here we go.
We're going to get you some hot milk. Some cookies.
We're going to wrap this puppy up when we come back here on Inside.
I know it's late, but it ain't that good late.
You've been watching Inside the NBA, brought to you by Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Visit kia.com to learn more.
Game Night Monday premieres this coming Monday on NBA TV with a doubleheader featuring Steph Curry and the Warriors against the Pacers, and later in Los Angeles, Trae Young leads the Hawks against the Clippers. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock Eastern on NBA.
Why you start laughing?
Because why they got to have premieres Monday night if they already call it Game Night Monday?
Because it's this, just to let
It
you know,
premieres
it starts
on Monday.
Monday.
That's the first day they're
Game
going
Night Monday.
And you went to Auburn.
Premieres this Monday night.
It's the first. It's not called premiering
War Eagle.
Monday night.
There you go. You might still be, maybe you're still a little groggy from last segment. Maybe that's what it is.
Dude.
Things are, the words are coming at you a little blurry.
Wait,
Look how quick I snap out of it, though.
Watch
this.
Watch. Here it comes. 3. Fried chicken.
Okay.
Oh, see there? Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken.
See there? See how quick I came out?
Not unlike this guy earlier
God.
at the Wizards game.
Yo.
I don't think he's snapping out of it quite as quickly as
I know, and I guarantee you there's some coming out of that, too.
What'd you say?
You know he's got that thing going.
Wake up, big dog.
Yeah, you work that hard, you don't need to go to the game.
But at least you know when you do that in an arena, nobody's going to see it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nobody ain't paying him any attention either.
Even the guy next to him with the phone, that would have been. And he got great seats, too. He got great seats.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, my God. You paid that much money for them seats. Just go to sleep.
My man tired. He had a hard day at work.
Man, you pay that much money, man, for them. You pay that much money, man, for them seats. You better not be going.
Hey, man, some people work for a living. They're not like us.
I'm not saying you that, but I wouldn't pay that much. He has a great hell of a job.
By the way, it's that time.
It's time for
EJ's Reno Saturday Night.
Presented by no one.
Unsullied by sponsorship.
Since 1989.
Since
Ernie, we're close.
1989.
You can't even get a sponsor like right around the Super Bowl period.
Can't you get no-dos?
Unsullied by sponsorships.
Could have got no-dos tonight.
1989. It's what it is. It's one of those things to be proud of, where everything else is sponsored except the Nito Stat of the Night. Something happened in baseball this week that
Yes.
baseball historic in the Hall of Fame.
Rafael Nogueira.
Yeah, there's never been a guy.
Rafael.
There's never been a guy get 100% of the vote. Babe Ruth didn't do it. Henry Aaron didn't do it. Here is a first.
Rafael.
I was like, Rafael Nogueira.
Unanimous selection to the Hall of Fame.
I was like,
Congratulations, Mo.
Congratulations,
Rafael Nogueira.
5-time world.
Don't we have something about that though?
Yes, you remember?
I'm so happy you brought that up because we have rehashed the story on the air in the past.
Oh my God!
Congratulations!
And so
the greatest closer
of all time.
So we'll make it all much clearer when you watch this piece of tape.
This is so funny.
79 the final, so Game 6 is Thursday in Washington. Now let me explain that whole thing with the baseball picture.
Yeah, you have to.
Back when Mariano Rivera blew out his knee, shagging fly balls, we all wished him well on the air, even Shaq, who said, I don't know who you are, but I hope you get better. And then we went to commercial break, and Shaq explained that he never watches baseball, didn't know who he was. So he bumps into Mariano Rivera in New York this morning, and he says, hey, say hey to the guys back in Atlanta. And then Shaq says, I ran into that great closer, Rafael Nogueira.
Not Mariano Rivera. Not Mariano Rivera, but Rafael.
Greatest closer ever.
I know your face. I just couldn't recall the name. I'm sorry, Mr. Raphael.
And I'm sticking to it.
Oh my God. Oh.
Do you know who Muhammad Ali was? Want to apologize?
One of the greatest of all time.
Apologize to him?
I see him every year in New York. Me and Al Palagoni, we see him, and he laughs at the joke.
Hey,
I know his face. I just didn't know his name.
He's only the greatest closer ever in baseball.
All these times now that you see him, what do you call him?
Ralphie?
Call him Mariano Rivera.
Okay. Oh, very good.
Hey, Ernie, can I see that picture of me again?
Oh, wow.
I mean, the picture of Rafael Nogueira?
No, show me that picture again. That's funny, man.
What you looking like?
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Chuckster.
Mexico's greatest player.
We tickle your table. Funny, but we can keep you up later. We might can keep you up for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, that's almost as good as this.
Come on, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait, y'all want to wait for it? Wait.
Is this over yet? No.
Wait, here it comes.
Wait, watch this comeback. Watch this comeback. Here it comes. You can see it. Look at those eyes wide, then you can see it.
Krispy Kreme.
There you go.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, yeah, see?
What's this?
Yeah, see?
I was out in a public place with Shaq. Come on, man.
Were you really?
No, that was a fake.
Oh my goodness! Come on, man.
I wasn't.
Big dog. Wake up!
Referee stops contest right
Hey,
there.
man, you know how much noise is going on at a basketball game?
That was during a timeout. There mustn't.
Big dog tired.
It's not quiet during timeouts, Ernie.
Well, some places it is.
Let's go, Wizards. That's why it was quiet. Nobody was screaming that. They knew
Sweet dreams, everybody. That's it for Inside the NBA. We'll see you next week.